So it was under new management the Blues faced the old enemy, and they might have been a different team altogether.
Liverpool, who've won 5 of their last 6 league and cup matches, can move to within 2 points of the leaders Manchester United if they collect the 3 points here tonight. What will Everton, bottom of the table all season, produce for their new manager, Joe Royle? Early touch for McManaman, one of 8 Liverpool players away on international duty last week. That was another of them, Ruddock, who made a very good England debut against Nigeria, coming up against Amakachi, of course, again tonight.
Well, the first thing that Joe Royle wants his team to do is keep the tempo of the game very high.
Barnes brings it under control nicely. Quick feet from him as well. Here's Barnes again. Fowler just hit his feet, but McManaman might make something of this.
Well, that's where he is dangerous, McManaman, and where he has been dangerous this season. When he leaves this right side and goes infield to get involved in the attack, because it becomes very difficult to pick up. Look at that diagonal run across the pitch. He gets a bit lucky with this, but look, no one there to mark him, no one to pick him up. You can see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to bend that in the far corner, and he isn't far away. And what would Big Joe do for a goal here, right in the stroke of half-time? His team have worked so hard to defend what they had. They break forward, get a corner. Well, stranger things have happened.
First half injury time as well. In it comes. James only just reaches it. Bjornaby concedes another corner.
Well, just for a second I thought he wasn't getting here, but I think his height came to his help there.
2 months since an Everton striker scored for them. Back on September the 17th.
And he's on at half-time.
Paul Rideout against Queen's Park Rangers. Hinchcliffe has come across to take this. Corner hit long and behind for a goal kick. Everton felt it might have been another corner, I think.
I thought it was David James that pushes this over. Duncan Ferguson's right underneath him there. It really caused them all sorts of problems. You see Ferguson go up there, gets a bit on that. I tell you, if James didn't get anything on it, then they got away. They got out of jail there.
Barnes emerges with it. McManaman is here on the left-hand side. Fowler's in the middle. Here is Steve McManaman. Great ball skills, and Southall with a splendid save there. Well, this goalkeeper, he's had his critics on Merseyside, but that was a terrific piece of work to keep Everton in business.
And more than that, because he's had very little to do. But I thought Dave Watts would try to keep McManaman on his left side, but credit to Steve McManaman, got onto his strong foot, put in a good shot, and that's an excellent save from Big Neville.
Gary Ablett. Now Amakachi gets the shot in. Oh, and I think James just got a fingertip to that, and it might have made the difference.
That was a magnificent save, because not only that, he hits it well in, but it gets deflected. He busts in between players there, he hits it, takes the deflection off Neil Ruddock. Now look at that for a save right out the top drawer.
But he must be full of emotion about that, and Goodison goes wild.
Well, 5 minutes ago, he put himself in the exact same position, and he put it over the bar. But not this time, Ian. This is better delivery. It's about 5 yards out. Ferguson's a handful. I've said it all night in the air. He steps off David James, who doesn't get there, and just puts his head there, and into the net it goes. And I have to say, the second half start, they've deserved that goal.
Ferguson just getting a little... He's saying his shirt was being tucked, I think, Ferguson there. But the free kick goes to Liverpool.
I think, to be fair, it looked a little bit of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. The Scales and Ferguson there.
Ebro. Rideout, great chance. He's hit the post. Oh, that really could have put Everton firmly in command.
Well, once again, Liverpool, they're trying to play football on the edge of their own box. One sloppy pass. They give the ball to Ebro. You can see there he's not offside. Steadies himself, He thinks, that's it, we're 2-0. He strikes the base of the post. Takes the ball into his stride and one touch, steadied himself. He hits it quite well. Oh.
The Everton fans here absolutely on the edge of their seats to see if their side can hold on. Rideout works it wide. Here's Rob Jones. Oh, goodness me.
Well, he caught Andy Hinchcliffe napping a little bit, Rob Jones. I think he's a happy man that he's pulled this wide. He's on the wrong side and my goodness, I think if that had been on target, it'd be fairly big. Neville, he might have got something on that.
Parkinson. Bad wins it back for Liverpool, but they've got to get it forward quickly now. Mulby caught late by Limpard. Now Tablet. Hinchcliffe. Ferguson goes up, there's a crazy deflection, it might fall for Rideout! He scored! That's 2! And that is all 3 points for Everton and will put them off the bottom of the table. Delirium from the Everton fans. Happiness for Joe Royle. It's 2-0 and Liverpool are sunk now.
Well, 2 things at fault. The goalkeeper's bad here. But Stunky Ferguson's height that causes all the problems in. That was a really poor punch from David James. I don't think he didn't need to punch it in the first place. He could have taken a hold of that. But Duncan Ferguson's threat was evident, and perhaps that's why he opted to punch it. But I'll tell you what, Rideout does well. It gets a little nick off Fab, but I don't think that made any difference. It was going to be nestling in the bottom corner.
Dermot Gallagher is saying, don't waste the time, I'm adding it on. They'll keep it in the corner, I think, if they can. That's what they're going to do. That's what any club in their position would do as well, quite honestly. The final whistle goes. Everton and Joe Royle. A famous win. What a start for the new manager. It's a night he'll never forget, whatever happens in the rest of Everton's season. It was Everton's night. Duncan Ferguson. Look what it means to those fans. His first goal for the club, then Paul Rideout with his 5th of the season. Now, is that going to be the night that kick-starts Everton's season and starts their salvation after this most miserable of beginning to the season?
And Everton have taken all 3 points against their great rivals. It lifts them off the bottom. They go above Ipswich, they go above Leicester. And it means that Liverpool have lost ground on the leading clubs above them up at the top of the table. Duncan Ferguson can put his other troubles behind him for the moment. One of the heroes tonight as Everton have won the 151st League Derby by 2-0.
To start off with, it was a derby game, so the lads didn't really need motivating for that. It didn't matter who was manager for that. But he's got a certain presence about him, and he just gives the lads confidence. He never looks as if he's panicking, and he's just give, as I say, confidence right through the team, and he seems to get a little bit more out of the lads.
Well, Joe, you came here. Did you realise quite what the difficulties you might confront would be when you arrived?
I would think so. Looking at the position, 1 victory in 14 games, it was never going to be easy. But then the pleasant surprise came. The players are an awful lot better than what would appear from the outside. So, yes, I mean, I realised that it was going to be tough, but the players have been tremendous, really. They've been a great response.
And you've had great character from the players. They've been players who fought for you, which is vital in your position.
Had to be. You can't ease your way out of relegation. You know, you just can't go from a losing side to a winning side overnight. So the thing that starts first is the spirit.